ladies, T-birds, just happen to be watchers of my My name is Jimmi Pynk, and someday you'll find it. The Rainbow Connection. Terrible tongue pop, just roll the shit. Another review of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12. This is episode 2. Now, my air conditioner is on, because so is my oven. For those of y'all that are new to the channel, welcome. I have a thyroid problem. I'm hot as hell. I got on a wig and a corset and a foundation garment. It's hot as hell. Which is why I'm doing this right now. Let me get a little verbose. This shit, for those of y'all that are new to the channel or may have not seen the videos in the last year, I have a thyroid condition. See how big that shit is? It needs to come out because it's wrapped around my windpipe. So having on a corset, not the greatest feeling. I feel like I'm not breathing very well because normally I am not anyway. Number 2, I went to start cleaning out my office and there was some very old beer that was like at the bottom of the can that I didn't know about that spilled on this wig, and this motherfucker smells like puke. If I would have knew any better, I'd have thought I spilled throw up on the goddamn wig. It fucking stinks. So I just wanted to give you a little taste of the look. It's very toolicious. It's very pride. It's very rainbow bright. Is a hoe now, because the top of this was actually from my burlesque rainbow bright costume, but we don't do copyrights around here, so I didn't wear the whole rainbow bright tease. Instead, I just gave you like a whole lot of tulle. But before we get into this review, this is the last time you're gonna see this like this, because I'm taking this shit off. Transition. Okay, so I realize I'm really close to the camera, so let me do this. So special episode, special segment, whatever the hell. So I am watching Drag Race, and I decided to get on Twitter and tweet with the girls, you know. And y'all know I got a lot going on in my life, so Sherry, and I wasn't even paying attention to the beginning of the episode because I already watched a sneak preview. I wasn't even paying no attention to the beginning of the episode that Sherry Pie has been disqualified because she was catfishing people, saying that she was a casting director, and at least one person admitted to masturbating on screen, which what fucking part do you want that you felt like you had to do that? But we don't blame victims over here on this channel. But in any case, with that being said, before we even get any further into this review, because I'm literally off to the side retouching up the makeup, we won't be covering nothing that Sherry Pie did in the episodes unless it's essential. So unless she gets in an argument with somebody, unless she has to lip sync, unless she's in the top, unless we gotta discuss her, we're not going to. So we're not going over none of her looks, none of that. I don't know what's gonna happen on the episode at this point, because I'm literally to the point where they're choreographing for the Fosse number, and this is in real time, so I haven't seen it yet. So yeah, there that is. Also, I see my eyes bulging again. It's time for me to take my meds. So I'm going to have to touch that makeup too, because this eye requires a little bit more eyeliner. But anyway, see y'all later on in the review. Now, bitch, I'm from Ohio. I didn't even get a chance to do all this because, you know, it's a lot going on in the Drag Race community right now. But get into these nails. Get into these nails, honey. Darling. Damn. What can I say? Damn, am I even going to review the episode? Okay, so if you're new to this channel, welcome. I jump around like House of Pain, and in this episode in particular, we're going to have to jump around a lot. I call bullshit. Hey, Derek Savage. Budweiser gonna sue me, huh? That's a cool cat. Versus the kids. Internet, YouTube thing. Pay attention. It's gonna be a lot of this in this episode because I'm all over the place. Well, I see why you can't edit it out. She was fucking top 2 and I don't know that. It's a lot going on. So, because Sherry came in second place, we gotta talk about it. I just said, I did the edit. But here we go. We gotta talk about her because she came top 2. And I disagree with it. I feel like there was a way to... You couldn't edit her all the way out the episode. Gather that. But I would have felt more comfortable had they did it the way that I'm doing it, which is you can't re-edit the whole show, but it's gonna be some stuff that she has to be there, but I wouldn't give her no extra screen time when she didn't have to be. You don't need to see a runway look. None of them runway looks. Until it was the end, you critique all the rest of the girls. Oh, she won. We understand. I didn't need to see how she won because she should have came in second place anyway. I think Jan did better. I think Jan's looks were better. Jan turned the fucking party. Okay, listen. Again, if you're new to this channel, I have issues. Health issues and life issues, and guess who is not going through doing 4 looks again? Not going to. If you want to see what I talked about in my entrance looks, I did a review of all of the girls' entrance looks, and I'll link it at the end. But I feel like Jan and Jada really turned the party on the episode. I felt like they were the top 2. This is no bias because of what I found out about Sherry. This is really how I feel. I felt like Jan had stronger looks. I felt like Jan portrayed a lot of versatility in her looks, where she looked like she had very distinctive looks every time. Jada just shut shit down. She just shut it down. Honey, I'm glad they said at the beginning, like, see, I don't consider myself a drag queen. I consider myself a female impersonator because that is a woman. That's a woman. The clothes she have on look like a woman. Okay. Let's get into these looks. The spring look. Rockham, Sakura, that spring look was so gorgeous. Listen, she turned the party on a couple of looks too now. Let's not get it twisted, because she serves looks too. Listen, but that like kimono, where she had like the anime version of herself on the sleeves, and it looked high fashion. It looked high fashion. It looked like it was coming down somebody's hot couture runway. It was stunning. Without even seeing it, it was anime sleeves. It was just stunning. The colors was beautiful. It was very spring. I like the styling of the hair. It was lovely. Dahlia is a woman too. That is woman. Because although this wasn't no groundbreaking look, it was a dress with feathers on the top, feathers on the bottom. It was a striking color. It wasn't cheap, but the color combination of the fluorescent yellow hair with the orange hair, Michelle Sarge said the hair was red. No, it was orange, because it was damn near perfect example. It was the same thing as when Trinity the Tuck did the zip tie dress with that fluorescent yellow with like the acid orange hair. Same thing. But she looked stunning. It was beautiful. I could definitely see somebody wearing it. Skipping that. Now Jan, I did not like Jan's spring look at all. I did not like Jan's spring look at all. I felt like it fit weird in the chest area, maybe because she needed to put a boob on, or more of a boob, because to me, I don't think she wears one at all. But it was loose. I mean, everybody, it was a lot of florals. I know, groundbreaking. Let's do that joke again, because that joke is groundbreaking. But I didn't like it when Nikki Doll did it with flowers actually stuck to the dress. I didn't like when Jan did it either. Jada, pay attention when you do cutouts. This how you do it. Because those cutouts, don't you fucking start, computer. Those cutouts, the skin color was flawless. It looked like her skin, again, this is a woman. It wasn't nothing exquisite and like just oh so done about the dress. It was a cute floral dress. It looked like something that I own, minus the cutouts. But the cutouts were done really well because that was a good flush illusion cutout. Real good. Aiden, I can't get over Aiden's walk. That is a man, baby. It's a man, baby. That walk is a man. And I hated that boot. Like, I understood that, like, she had on like this yellow, like when the rain drops in the rain fabric, which is so odd because there was a couple dual looks where people did the same thing, and we're gonna get into that too. That rain boot, I understood it, but it was ugly. And then, oh, you got this coneflower on your head. I already could tell from this episode they're going to be living for her like they was living for Sasha Velour. And I never understood, even though Sasha Velour had much, much, much more polish. And I could see some of them, it would just be some stuff that it would be like, oh, she's phenomenal. And I would be like, listen, I'm going back. I'm assuming you watch Drag Race. Just like when Sasha Velour did that color block, and I was like, this bitch got on different color separates, and y'all are living for that for a rainbow look. No. Same here. I didn't like it. Now with the fall, Rock'em, when she came out, I was like, wow, this is really cute. I didn't necessarily get fall from it because of the coloring, and not to say you can't wear it any color all year long, because trust me, I have on pink all seasons, black all seasons, but when she said it was felt and like fish cutouts, it looked good. It looked really good. I was like really shocked it was felt, and I guess that's what made it feel like fall. But I was like, how hot is your dress, and your dress is made out of felt, and how flimsy is it? But I digress. It was really cute. She got a whole totally different thing going on. I know it's like a lot of anime. You know I'm into that. So I was cool with it. Dahlia. Now this was somebody's runway. This was somebody's Vogue editorial. A fur dress. How do you pull off a fur dress? You put sheer inserts in it. And you make sure it's not too bulky of a fur where you can still see a shape. And then like that head covering and them baby hairs. This was done. It was gorgeous. The only thing I would say is the length in the shoe. I think I would have probably liked it better if it was a full gown. Like it would have been like a mermaid gown to the floor. But other than that, I don't have no complaints. This was sickening. Jan. Now Jan, this look right here, fire. Fire. It was an odd color, but then once I realized that the fabric was like croc embossed, I'm sure faux leather, I was here for it. Like it was that ruffled detail, the coat, the fact that like the bottom was black with the black ponytail, with the black high pony, with the bang, which is very in right now. It's just the sunglass like this. Again, if her and Dahlia would have walked out back to back, it almost seems like their looks could have been in the same fashion show. And it was everything. Aiden, I love the hat. I love a good hat for fall. I love a good felt hat for fall. I really do. It was cute. I liked the hat. I liked the knee-high sock with the matching shoe, that they were the exact same color with that like puce green mixed with almost like a pea green soup color mixed with the forest green, and the shoe detail was the same exact as the sock. But baby, a poncho and a panty on RuPaul's Drag Race season 12? No. No ma'am. No, absolutely no ma'am. I understand a thrifty queen, you like the thrift store, but you could have did something. You could have even made that fabric into a cape. Cut that up. If you can't sew, use some stitch witchery and put some embellishment on top and around it. But a tablecloth that you made into a poncho and a basic black brief? No ma'am. No ma'am. And definitely not with that walk. Now, this week, and we basically got the same, it was the same episode, but this week we got, instead of it being, I literally forgot to put my ashtray over here, instead of it being a rap number because Nicki Minaj was here, we have a Fosse number. Now, you know, last week I was going crazy, like I love me some Fosse, and I was all here for it, but now I do believe that they did tell these girls bring an outfit to do a rap number, because these girls, shut it the fuck up, because these girls had on very Bob Fosse. We are doing a number that is going to be very similar to the Cell Block Tango. Bring your A game, bring your Fosse, bring your 20s. Because so many of the girls had on Art Deco styles and fringes. Everybody had on all black. So now I'm convinced last week they were told to bring a hip hop outfit. Some of y'all failed. But this looked gorgeous on the stage. I honestly liked everybody's costume for a Bob Fosse number. Some people's costumes I just like full-fledged out. Some people's costumes I liked for a Bob Fosse number. This number wasn't as exciting as a rap number. And I mean, these are two of my great loves, hip-hop and Bob Fosse style Broadway productions. Like, love these. I thought the looks were more coherent. I think they almost separated the girls based on their style, because the girls that did the rap number seemed much more suited for the rap number, and the girls that did the Broadway Fosse number seemed well more suited for the Fosse number. Dahlia Sin, give me that outfit and that wig and those hair clips now. Stunning. Jada Essence Hall with the crisscrossing the fringe. Stunning. Really liked Aiden Zane's look for this number. I liked that it was just a bodysuit, but like this was sheer, but she had like the little Fosse hat cocked to the side. Loved it. I really liked Rock'em Sock'em's outfit. I don't know if it's because she wears a lot of flowy fabric. She's a lot smaller than I thought what she was, and I think that's just like her silhouette because she's doing the anime, so like the outfits are exaggerated. But really loved her outfit. Jan's, I was like, okay, is this Fosse or is this Liza Minnelli? And with that being said, one and the same. I mean, it's the Liza Minnelli, but it is the Fosse era Liza Minnelli that, you know, with the sequence, in the sequence bodysuit and the sequence jacket. So I'm here for it. Like, I was here for it. Now, everybody's part in the number was really good. I thought Jan's was great. I thought Jada Essence Hall's was great. I thought Rock'em Sakura's. I liked Rock'em Sakura's, okay? I liked that. I liked that she was like, I'm not a singer, so I'm just going to do this talk breakdown, which does happen in Broadway. You do see people that are in Broadway plays that are not great singers and they kind of sing talk. You get that all the time. Not quite understanding why they were so harsh with the judging, like, well, we don't understand why you did a fart joke. Well, you said you wanted to know who the people were, the first thing she said when she came in the workroom when they were saying something, she was like, what the first people do with me is smell me. It's clearly her. You know, I'm not talking about no mirror moments. Damn it, I ain't talking about them in the first episode. I ain't talking about them in this episode either. Wow, we got to get that all the time. I hate the fucking mirror moments. I do. Matter of fact, I was editing in the other shit when I did that. But anyway, too much to do. Now, I want to talk about, I love Michelle Visage's look. I loved RuPaul's look. This was pretty. That's how you do a feather gown. The whole gown was feathered. The hair was right. The makeup looked good. I just wish that the makeup would have had a touch of green in it. But maybe that's not what she was originally going to wear, too. Because that happens. Maybe what she was originally going to wear, she wasn't feeling. Like, no, I don't feel like that. And they got her something else. Because I would like to have seen some green in that eye makeup. It was like very oranges and yellow and shocker. I like that. But our judges are Thandie Newton and Robin. Which I don't mind them as judges. It does seem like just kind of a letdown from having like a super celebrity from the first episode. But it is what it is. Yeah, I even wrote it in my notes. Jada and Jan slayed. So the runway was tulle. Yeah, guys were right. I still got my tulle on. I mean, you can't really see it. Oh, do y'all want to see the updated outfit since I took the corset off? Oh, don't show the goodies now. Don't show the cookies. I mean, I left on the black part. I didn't want to get completely out of geesh, but you know. So with that being said, I have one viewer who actually gave me a rundown of the whole runway. Bitch, you guessing? You was right. Because at the end of the episode, the couple people that they showed, I was like, bitch, you guessing? You was right. And I know plenty of the rest of you guys did tell me that the runway was tulle this week. So thank you for that. Always, always, always give me a reminder. Shut up, computer. I will fix you in a minute. Always, always, always tell me what the runway for next week is going to be if you know, so that I have a little bit more time to get prepared. And that is even more essential now than ever before. So please do that. But thanks to my special viewer, and I don't want to get nobody in trouble. It's my special viewer that ran down with the speculation for the runway week by week is. You definitely right about week 3. And spoiler, I give y'all 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Buttons and bows. So I'll be working on that. But this week it was tulle. And I didn't know what to expect from the runway, even though I should have knew what to expect on the runway. So let's get into that. Aiden. This was the one and only outfit of hers that I was wowed by. The hairstyling, the wig was right. That fluorescent green again, I said that, you know, some people had on some stuff that I was not expecting it to be duplicates in episode 1, but here we are. But it was very great. It gave me very Mommy Dearest. Not the color, but the styling of it gave me very Mommy Dearest. But I thought she looked beautiful. This is the best that I've seen her look from promo picture to anything else. This is the best I've seen her look. I didn't think that she could do glamour, or clearly she can, so that's great. Dahlia, I didn't love this. I didn't love this. To me, it just felt like she was just wrapped up in tulle. I didn't love it, but the wig and the face was beat. But at the end of the day, it's Dahlia. Like, that face be beat. She is gorgeous. And the boot was cool, but I didn't really care for the dress. Just looking at some of the other people on stage, just tulle gowns, like hers looks messy to me. But the coloring did look beautiful. Where I like the styling of the hair, and I did, because she was kind of doing like a little bit more of like a rocker version of a gown. Like, that was more MTV Ball than Oscars. But yeah, Jada, Lemangelo, bitch. Lemangelo, not even Lemangelo, bitch. Lemon meringue, because that shit was fluffy, light, floating on air, style beautiful. It was beautiful. It was what I expected from Tulle, but it was just done so well. Those earrings and the ring that actually had yellow stones that were like actually bright yellow. This was more of a lemon yellow, but she had that bright yellow belt. And I too like the fact that her nails wasn't yellow. Only because I think it would have been too much. Speaking of too much, in a good way, because I'm going to skip the Rock and Sakura because she shut this shit down. Fuck you, Ross Matthews. Fuck you. I said it. Fuck you. She shut this shit down. I said, now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, you said Tulle? Oh, y'all wanted Tulle? I'm going to give you Tulle. It was just like this sporty, like, shorts, but like, it was just like all this volume and the colors. I was like just cotton candy. Like she just looked like a scoop of rainbow sherbet or cotton candy ice cream on a cone. But because like this was like shorts. Listen, the runway said Tulle. This was more of what I was expecting. I was actually expecting people to think more outside the box. It is season 12 after all. So yeah, you got gown, gown, gown. This was outside the box, and then it was like, oh, I'm not in a gown, and I'm going to give you the most Tulle on stage, and I'm not even in a gown. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Going to Jan. I really liked Jan's. Probably because I was going to wear something real similar for this here Tulle episode. No bullshit, it just came in the mail from Doll's Kill. But I was trying to be honest because my outfit was actually organza. But it is a fluorescent orange jacket with fluorescent orange shorts. And the whole thing is organza and it has like a short built-in underneath it. But yeah, so obviously I dug it. I damn near got the outfit. But I also do like the fact that she had like a contrast, like safety vest, but it was cute. With like ruffles, and then she was actually saying, you know, Tulle, T-U-L-L-E, and Tulle, T-O-O-L, clever. And that's what I like to see in my queens, because you don't want somebody that's so literal with the challenge every time. And then also, pants. Pants, pants, pants on the runway. But a Tulle pant, I was here for it. I liked it a lot. And then only because I said I would only bring it up if I had to, would only bring Sherry Pop if I had to. That was another instance of another duplicate with the, and like literally with the raindrops and all, and the raincoat and all. It was just odd. But I actually think it should have been Jada and Jan. I would tell y'all why, but I'm not going to talk about this queen if I ain't got to. But to sum it up overall, I wasn't impressed about none of her looks all like that. The best one was the first one, and I thought the placement of the tassels was weird. But moving on, they lip synced to Call Your Girlfriend by Robin, and again, it suffers from, even though I hate I usually, what did I call it? Star shits. When they said she was, I said, oh my God, I don't even, because y'all know I don't really care for Nicki Minaj's music, but I was like, please, out of all the songs, don't make them lip sync to Star shits, and then they did. But even that was a funner lip sync than what this was, because the song was not a fun song. Call Your Girlfriend and tell her that you met somebody new and tell her it ain't your fault. That's not a fun song. I mean, that ain't even The Boy Is Mine. Like, that is not a fun song. SZA sings songs about being a side bitch. It's not fun. Ariana Grande sang Break Up With Your Girlfriend Because I'm Bored. They're not fun songs. You're never going to hear a fun song. The last fun song about taking somebody's man was I'll Take Your Man by Salt and Pepper. That was 30-something years ago now. That was in the 80s. nominated should have won the lip sync, and she did. Just every song, and I see the girls are gonna come and try that because that's just what they do. Know the context of your song and know if it can be comical or not. I don't think nobody should ever lip sync to Starships and it should be funny, even though she held her own. It's not funny. I don't think this song was a comedy lip sync either. I mean, the whole going up to her and like, that's more of a we battling thing than it was a comical thing. I just don't think every song is a song that you could do a comical lip sync to, and I don't think every song you should do a comical lip sync to. Have some versatility. Get you a girl that can do both. Or in this case, get you a man that can do both. Because, God forbid, we have a trans contestant. And if I wasn't already demonetized, I am now. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Something that I want to do, and you guys know last week, and I want to thank you guys for that because you guys sent prayers for my family. There was a lot going on last week, especially with the sudden death of my twin cousin. So I want to thank y'all for taking the time to allow me the time to grieve and time to do last week's episode. And I never did get to Untucked. In fact, I didn't watch it. Probably won't watch this one either because I hate the celebrity comes backstage. And I told y'all before, if I start like really hating to do something, I'm not going to do it. What I will tell you is after these first 2 episodes, I will be reviewing Untucked. It will be exclusive to Patreon. And that will always come out after the fact. And that'll always be very, very candid. That will literally just be me like shooting it on camera. No graphics or anything. That's going to be for my patrons because I need to thank you guys. Because y'all keep me afloat, especially this whole year since I've been off and on off of sick leave. So that's the special I'm doing for my patrons only. So I will be covering Untucked tomorrow for you guys, and it'll be up on Patreon tomorrow evening. I got some stuff to do tomorrow first, so keep that in mind. But I do want to thank everybody. If you're so pressed that you want to see what I got to say about Untucked, not this episode. I shouldn't even told y'all that. I'm not doing it this episode. Next week. We'll start that next week. But if you want to see what I got to say about Untucked on top of some new exclusive content that you guys are going to be getting. There's some other stuff that I'm working on that is not drag related. That is YouTube, but not necessarily me sitting in front of the camera reviewing stuff. So with that being said, that's also coming to Patreon. If you want to see that content and you want to see me cover Untucked, I'm doing it for all patrons. There's not an age, there's not a price limit for that. That's just $1 a month. The link as above is so below, as well as my Instagram if you want to see what the full look looks like. I post that every week. If you want to do a one-time payment, there is PayPal, Cash App. Those are up there and available for you, and all the links as above are below. So is my last album, t-shirts. So if you don't want to just donate to the channel and you want something back, all of those things are available as well. If you cannot afford to support the channel financially, you can always do so by liking, subscribing. Make sure you hit the notification bell, even though it's not going to work because this content is deemed too gay for YouTube. And I just got demonetized if I wasn't already then. And so just check every week, basically. But outside of that, like, subscribe, comment. If you don't like the video, dislike it. YouTube all sees the interaction, and it all benefits this channel. And the more that the channel benefits me, the more I'm into putting out content. So thank you all so much for watching. I would really like to get out of this foundation garment and wig and shit and put my glasses on. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Keep it breezy. Deuces.
You wanna be like me. You wanna be like me. You wanna eat lunch with the cool kids, don't you? Told you I used to be you, I know you. Never learned your cruel politics in high school. Now you earn a few funny looks in my school. I can show you how to hypnotize minds, fool. Like the chicks in the bunny books for fly dudes. Why you? Cause I see your potential.